do it on me.
It gets to a point. No, like that, like I'm so serious, Bryce. It gets to a point. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie for those who don't know me. If I'm sounding quiet, it's because I'm trying to be cognizant of my neighbors. It's 1 a.m. I was ready for bed, but I had to come and film. I had to come and film because producers, I don't know where y'all have been. Actually, you know what? They had a tragedy. Let's give them some grace. They clocked in this week. Oh, they clocked in this week. My God. Wow. Whew, we're reviewing Love Island Season 8, episode, I don't know. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. So, we gotta start with the drama before we get into the chaos, okay? So the episode starts with Anaya and Casey. You know, she wants to question him on what she's been told now. And honestly, guys, like, I know we're very divided on like, oh, is Casey right? Is Anaya right? I honestly don't care. I'm tired of the both of them.
If she was still here, would you want to, would you explore that? Do you have like wanted to take the initiative?
I would have gave her another chance.
Sincere's fully off of it because Sincere didn't want to keep her. Do you still think keeping Soul would have been the right decision?
I feel like it would. I feel like it would make more sense.
I'm gonna be straightforward with you. I do find it weird. You know what? Do whatever you want.
Another day, and some more bullshit.
This is why you shouldn't say things that you don't mean. Because in y'all's last altercation, you said, go talk to Soul, go talk to Soul. Now he tells you he would have been interested to speak to Soul if Soul stayed, and you mad. You told him to go do it. Like, what? So Soul was on After Sun, and sorry guys, I did not watch After Sun. I just saw the clips. Sorry. But I did see her say she actually did have more conversations with KC, but Anaya would interrupt them. So it's clear that Anaya does actually, can I say restrict? She made it harder for Casey to freely pursue Soul. She still does not see it that way. She's like, I never said he couldn't. He could go and do whatever. I'm not restricting you. I'm not what you are. You are. You don't have to say something explicitly for it to be true. You were, okay? She just does not want him to explore, and that's not fair. It is not fair, especially when you hear what Sean was saying earlier, which was that he pursued Anaya every single day. So you're allowed to be pursued, but Casey can't. Done with the both of them. They're not compatible. Okay, y'all had 3 weeks. You try to make things work. It didn't work out. Let's call it a day. We're done. Another example of not saying things you don't mean is Zach, because the day before he was telling other girls, oh, I need to see every single one of y'all talk to Caleb. Here's your girl talking to Caleb. You mad.
You were gone for a while. You don't know, you were gone for fucking ages.
Was it?
It was a fair bit. I was more annoyed that he went before me. He took his top off and then got to do that with you because you've already done it now.
It was special with you. Trust me.
You are interested in having more chats with him and potentially getting to know him in that way?
Yeah, I would say so.
I'll just pull Melanie for chats. I can't believe you actually open to chats. That's wild.
Are you okay?
My cousin.
I want to hug.
You tell you what, you go talk to Caleb and I'll talk to...
Hey.
I'm talking to Bryce. Let me just talk to Bryce. How is you? You know how this goes.
Truly, guys, the sulking alone would have been enough for me to be like, you know what? I'm cool off you. I cannot deal with the sulking, the pity party. And then him hiding behind jokes. You know, he puts out feelers by way of a joke to kind of do a temperature check, to kind of see how Kate is going to feel about something. But we know he means it. He's like, okay, well, then I'm just going to pull Melanie. Oh, I'm joking. Later on that same evening, he's then going to say, no, but like, would you be mad if I went to speak to Melanie? Number one, I didn't even know the man would even be interested in Melanie, which is why you guys are supposed to explore when y'all first come in, like, scope out the scene, like, let's see what's up. I'm surprised he's actually into Melanie, especially after seeing what happened with her and Sincere and the back and forth and all that. The fact that he still would be interested is like, well, all of y'all were doing yourself a disservice. Every single one of y'all. But fine. This man truly believed he had Kata in his back pocket. And the gag is, he actually did. It's him being pouty, him being pissy, him being controlling, him checking her. We know she says she liked that in her letter, but that is what is putting her off. But outside of all of that, like the girl is so down bad for him. And as much as she says, I'm open, she just wants Zach, but only if Zach is gonna do right by her. So seeing how Zach is acting like at the end of the episode, how he's moving in Casa, she's like, okay, well, I'm going to do my madness. But truly, I do think he did have her in his back pocket. And the thing with Zach is like, I don't know, because it could be two things. Either he thought he had her in his back pocket and now he's flailing because he's like, what the heck? Like, I thought I could just do whatever, come back to you and it wouldn't be a thing. Or he's in a constant state of like fear that she's gonna leave, which is why he's panicking. Either way, something is happening that he did not account for, and the man didn't have enough time to strategize. We know he's the strategist of the season. Like he's like, you are going off script. This is not what we practice. So then Mr. Pissy Man himself is going to go in the kitchen, be like, no, I need to talk to Bryce. And she's like, I'm trying to talk to you. We haven't resolved it. I need to talk to Bryce. Listen, that's his boyfriend. That's his real connection. That's not even me trying to, do the whole like sexuality thing. This is his true connection. I kid you not. His true connection is Bryce. Let me come back and fix that before somebody calls me homophobic, child. They got this undeniable connection. I'm actually in support of them exploring. Like, is it by curiosity? Like, whatever it is, go sort that out. Can you leave these girls out of it? Leave Kata out of it. Leave Trinity out of it. It gets to a point. I'm going to speed through a few conversations here. We have Kenzie who asked Casey and Sincere about them considering her to be voted out. And they're like, no, we actually didn't want to vote you out. You were nowhere near being voted out. However, what we did say was, if we are using the girls' logic, then it would have been you. Miss Girl's going to say, but I'm not even lustful. I truly believe she doesn't know what the word means. Like she can't. She can't know what the word means. And history has shown us Kenzie don't know a lot of things. So, all right. Then we have Zach and Kata who speak again. He refused to go talk to her. He's like, I'm talking to other people right now. Oh my God. Don't get me wrong. If the man doesn't want to talk to her, that's fine. If he doesn't want to kiss her, that's fine. All that stuff is fine. What is icky to me is he's doing it as a way to like punish her. Him and Sincere, they have similar personalities. It's just Zach is implicit, Sincere is explicit. When they don't get their way with these women, they have to teach you a lesson. They have to punish you. You have to feel their frustration with you. And to me, miss me with that. Miss me with all of that. That would turn me right off. The long and short of it is he didn't expect Kata to actually be interested in Caleb. Again, homegirl didn't even say, I want to, pursue something with this man. She's like, we had one conversation. It don't even mean nothing. His own bromance is like, one conversation. And mind you, he's saying this to support Zach. He's like, yeah, you should talk to other girls. One conversation doesn't mean you're now married off with a person. Tell your mans that. Tell him that, because he's acting the fool off of one conversation between Kata, I can't even think straight, and the cowboy. Kenzie asked Corbin for more affection and eye contact. He's like, he perceives what she said as she thinks I'm not that into her, and that kind of irritated him. So we're starting to see the cracks form. Listen, nobody thought this was a for sure couple anyways, but we're definitely seeing some cracks form between these two. Casey says he's not atoning for, well, this is me summarizing what he said. He's not atoning for the sins of the men in Anaya's past. And I fear he's correct. And as much as, people want to do the whole debate thing, I think, honestly, anybody can make valid arguments for both sides regarding Casey and Anaya. What I see to be true regarding Anaya is there's a lot of projection. And I'm not saying sometimes she's not justified to want to question more what's going on with Casey and his intentions and all that stuff, especially when it's coming from the guys, because then your assumption is he's telling them things that he cannot tell me. I get that. Another truth, though, is there's a lot of projection coming from Anaya. And respectfully, that's not for Casey to resolve. Like, it's not his fault that the people in the past did you dirty. Like, he wasn't there. He didn't do it. But he also could be more honest, like, stick to your guns. Yes, he did say he wanted to pursue Soul near the beginning, or he would let it happen if it happened. But you retracted that statement after Anaya cried and Anaya, threw a fit and whatever. You retracted that. Then you reneged again. So it's like you are coming across like a liar at that point. It does seem like you're going back on your word. In the morning, well, actually in the night, we saw something between Corbin and Kenzie. I wasn't quite sure what it is. In the morning, they're talking about French fries. What does French fries mean? Somebody, Auntie is getting up there. What does that mean? I don't know. No, they did French fries or something. And this is the girl who's allegedly not lustful. Oh, Zach. This is that vindictive behavior that I'm talking about. Zach was in the kitchen. Same time as all the boys. Mind you, they're always in the kitchen together, all the boys. All of a sudden this morning, he didn't have the time to get Kata's breakfast done in time. All of a sudden. Might I remind you guys, when the girls voted in a way that he did not agree with, what was his response? Y'all not gonna eat tomorrow. Y'all not getting breakfast. This whole breakfast thing is not compulsory, obviously. But the fact that he has this whole teach you a lesson persona about him, I actually do want Kata to teach him a lesson. That's loading. Come on, Kata, do your worst, please. We see Melanie, who says, thank you to Soul for showing her how much she really likes. She's even toying with the idea of closing things off. My God. Oh. Okay. Can you imagine? The reason she cites for why they should close things off is because every time she looks at him, he's already looking at her. Mama, I'm gonna need you to come with something else. What? Tell me things about Sincere himself that make him a person that you should pursue a relationship with on the outside. Please tell me. Don't tell me, oh, we're just so similar. How? Show me how you're compatible. Melanie's just going off of vibes, and I hate that for her because that's what probably led her to those shit relationships in the past. And I actually want better for her. There's so much potential for Melanie, truly. I don't know. I've come around to her. I really have. Sincere ain't it. If you thought, Sincere ain't it. If you thought what you saw in the villa was the max capacity of what he's capable of doing, oh, you're in for something wild. This is what he's doing when he's filmed. I would hate to see what he's doing when there's no cameras rolling. Okay. So then we have Trinity, who says she thought that Bryce was fine. I feel like we're misusing the word fine, guys. I don't know. But she thought he was fine. But she also wasn't sure about him and if they were going to be compatible and stuff. But now, after getting to know him and getting used to his weird jokes that he does with Zach, she says that she could see a future with him. God forbid. Sorry. Not sorry. Then we have Casey, who finally admits that the tears and the fussing did keep him from exploring with Soul. He's like, honestly, I do feel restricted. I do feel trapped. The crying and the fussing was just too much for me. Again, Anaya is not going to see it that way. She's stuck on her words, and she's not really realizing that her actions are also sending a message. Speaking of messages, the villa gets a text that in the evening, there's going to be a heart rate challenge, but this one is a little bit different, okay? Unbeknownst to the women, the guys were secretly sent to Casa Amor, and they're going to do the heart rate challenge with the new Casa girls. Now, what the guys don't know, there's a live feed in the main villa, and the girls are watching the whole thing. Producers, y'all locked in this week. This was just so good.
A girl for you! A gift.
Are all the guys in there?
No way they can all fit in that.
Put my all towards these girls. I can't wait.
That's what we here, bro. This needs to happen.
So I'll give them a shot, see what this shit is talking about. I mean, I'm open. And y'all know me, I'm really all or nothing.
Yeah. The vibe is there. I'm going to explore it.
What the fuck?
Fuck me.
I'm going to be so honest with you guys. I'm only going to know the names when they first come out. After that, y'all just going to have to pick up what I'm putting down because I don't remember people. I'm trying not to do the nickname thing. I know people don't really like the nicknames sometimes, whatever, y'all. So I'm going to try to remember their names, but just know if I don't give them nicknames, I will not remember their names. So first to come out is Amora.
My name is Amora. I'm 21 years old and I'm currently living in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh shit!
Amora went straight into kissing all the boys. The boys seemed very receptive, especially Casey and Sincere. Sincere was looking like he was literally going to bite the woman. I said, my God. Next to come out was Parmita. I don't know if it's just me. I could be tripping. But this girl looks so much like Andrea. It was tripping me out. And by the way, Andrea, not Andreina. Andrea from a few seasons ago. I was like, whoa. My head hurts.
Sensational.
Ooh, shit.
Parmita, I'm 27 and I live in San Antonio, Texas. I've been a personal trainer for 7 years.
I'm cooked. No.
Zach says he's cooked as soon as he sees Parmita, and Bryce was following her face after their kiss. Corbin said she's a 10 out of 10 and that this is the type of girl that you see back home. The men then say, he then says, I'm going home with somebody different. Kenzie did not think Corbin was gonna spin his head. Baby girl, if you were to be honest about your connection, it's just sexual. What do you know about this man? She was calling it a relationship. What relationship? Girl, please. So then we had Sincere again, who was looking like he was ready to get in that ass. I said, Sincere, no pretty girl is safe around Sincere. And honestly, sorry to be cruel, I don't even think you need to be pretty. I think if you got a booty on you, the man is looking hard. The next girl to come out is Jaden.
I'm Jaden, I'm 22, and I'm from Newbury Park, California. I need someone to come shake it up, so that's what I'm there for.
It's not the only thing that's hard.
What did he say?
Caleb says this is like a dream come true. Bryce says his hat isn't the only thing that's hard. Zach says he thinks he likes blondes, which is actually hilarious because earlier in the episode, he also mentioned the whole blonde thing again. He was talking to Jen and he was like, no, it's not that I don't like blondes. It's just I have a bad track record. I'm assuming he means with blondes. And then he says, I've also just never slept with one. Again, I need white people in particular to break themselves from the shackles of hair color. It truly doesn't make a difference. Now, I don't know about y'all, but for me, the main event was Tierra. And she was even the main event for the rest of the guys. When Tierra came out, the men were shouting.
My name is Tierra. I fought really, really hard. I really like Casey, and I feel like me and him would be compatible. I'm ready to just go get my man.
Tierra came in and she was actually doing lap dances. I was like, yes, girl, yes. They were eating it up. Trinity says she got the ick with how excited Bryce was. Kata says Zach can't even handle all that. Girl, you right. He surely cannot. Casey enjoyed it entirely too much. My God. Corbin was squeezing her booty. Sincere readjusted his shorts. That can mean anything. But I was like, oh, okay. Then she went back to Casey, put him on the ground, took Anaya's move, and again, Casey was enjoying this entirely too much. But you know what, Casey? Do your worst. Do your worst. It sucks. I know it sucks, but the way I'm so tired, I need them to both do a madness and never come back together because I've had enough. Alana is next, and it's gotta be rough coming after whoever the previous girl was because the reception wasn't the same.
My name's Alana, I'm 21 years old, and I'm from Miami, Florida. I'm definitely going in for the kill. I'm gonna get what I want.
Oh shit, my
Hey,
fault.
no touching.
Oh.
That's what you're getting.
Corbin or Sincere in her time?
Immediately, Zach says that she has a beautiful smile. At first, I was like, damn, he couldn't say anything else, but we're going to later find out that he does actually really like her. I felt like the guys were more like turned on by the other girls, but it's okay. You know, she's doing her angel thing or whatever. She was stingy with the kisses with Corbin, Casey, and Sincere, and it looks like her type would be Bryce. Also, not going to lie to you guys, I didn't even peep that it was the boys of color who she didn't. Hey man, you like what you like, but she made it very clear. She made her preference very clear. The last to come in was Sydney. You know, Sydney, she's a medical assistant. Casey, he's a CNA. No, let's see what y'all can do.
My name is Sydney. I'm 25 from Naples, Florida. I'm a baddie, and I'm here to take someone's man.
I mean, she ain't got the titties, but She cute too.
Trinity being annoyed was so funny to me because she's like, why would they bring in a dupe of me? I was like, oh, you're not wrong. She like, I can kind of see the similarities. She's like, oh, she just doesn't have the titties. She gave Zach a motorboat. She was grinding so hard on Casey. Corbin didn't seem to enjoy that too much, but you know, nobody's too shocked about that. And Sincere, she said to Sincere that he looked like Lord Farquaad. He actually wasn't bothered. He was like, I could look like whatever you want me to. Like, that's fine. Sorry. That tickled me. That really did tickle me. She did circle back to Casey. She did. And we have Anaya in the main villa who's like, that's fine. We're no longer playing nice. Why were you playing nice to begin with? Like, if you had the energy to turn it up, like, man, you should have turned, like, not in a toxic way, of course, not in a toxic way. We don't need a repeat of whatever happened last year, but like, you holding yourself, so not only are you restricting Casey, you're restricting yourself? Oh, mama, oh no, oh no, this is Love Island, okay? I loved that the Costa girls got to sit around the fire, introduce themselves formally, kind of like how the OG girls walk in and get to know each other, and so, I don't know, it felt like, this is gonna sound weird, but if you watch Love Island a lot and you see the commentary, this will make sense. It felt like they humanized the Casa girls. Because typically it's like, oh, the Casa girls just come in as a plaything, and I hate that. But this time it was like, no, let them actually sit, get to know each other, introduce themselves, say their names, you know what I mean? Like, they're actual people who are actually trying to find something. And also disrupt some stuff happening in the main villa. But that's not the point. Like, it just felt nice. Anyways, at the main villa, Melanie was like, well, I'm going to do my own heart rate challenge. I actually thought that was so cute. The dance is tough. I said, oh, I can see why Zach is intrigued. Okay. Okay. And then they go and they make grilled cheese sandwiches. For the guys, I'll be so honest. I feel like they were making the women work more. It was weird. I was like, if this was a challenge, like, you're supposed to be making the girls' heart race. Like, where's the dance? Where's the strip tease? Where's the... Okay, Corbin was first. He went in with the Persian girl. Oh my gosh. He did not let up with that kid. He went in, okay? I personally feel like there wasn't a point going to the rest of the girls because you're making your intentions very clear, but okay. He was making the women do the work. Again, did not like that. He didn't give Angel much energy. Oh shoot, see, I don't know her name. The Angel, y'all know. He didn't give her much energy, but he did take the blonde girl to the pole. They weren't utilizing the pole enough for me. Like, they were handcuffing each other to the pole. They're like leaning against the pole. Somebody used the damn pole. Then we have Caleb. Caleb was a whole new man. As soon as he came out, he told the women, legs up.
Legs in the air.
Oh, I like this.
I thought I told you legs in the air.
Okay. He tied the Persian girl's hands. I said, okay. He lifted up the girl with the braids, with the blonde braids. Like, he was lifting these girls. The next girl after the girl with the braids, he was flinging her. I thought she was gonna fly away. I said, my God. There was a whole new side of Caleb. I said, I'm so grateful that these women kept you in. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm excited for this new Caleb. Next was Bryce. Bryce was corny, as you would suspect. I mean, the girls literally said it was awkward and cringe. Not cringe. That's me. But, you know, that's him. He's goofy. He's awkward. He's whatever. He did say the last girl, I forget her name, the racer girl, did bust his lip, but she looked like she didn't enjoy it much either. Sincere was next. He says the girls are B-H-A-D bad. Okay, bad with an H. He then blindfolded one of the girls. The girl with the blonde braids was like, oh, I'm actually really intrigued by him. She didn't expect that. He saved Tiara for last. That was surprising to me. And then he pulled down her socks a bit. Like, he was showing her a lot of attention. He's like, no, I really like that girl, Tiara. And Tiara, too, was like, hold on. What's Sincere talking about? I'll be so honest, I did not see that one coming. Not to say he wouldn't be attracted to her, but I don't know. But I guess of all the girls, no, I thought he would have been into like the Persian girl. But no, he likes himself some Tiara. Okay, Tiara, you the queen of the Casa Villa. Zach was next, and respectfully, Kata, I love you. You don't know me, but I love you still as a character on my TV show. Why did you want to go more rounds with Zach? Because what the hell is this? Anyways, yeah, guys, the way Zach's was just so lackluster. Like, I'm sorry. And he was doing some stuff. It just didn't do anything for me. Like, he was choking Amora. Oh, that's her name. He was choking Amora, the girl with the blonde braids. And then he was flinging up the angel girl. I forget her name. But, like, no, that girl went flying. I was like, he's doing stuff, but it's not, like, like, it's not sexy. Anyways, we cut to the main villa and the girls are quickly realizing that the men are not going to be coming in for them tonight. We have Melanie who says she's glad this is happening now and not back home because he's going to be a menace back home. So at least he's doing it now while she can see it. And she's like, I'm not going home with a bad guy. I don't know why it's only sinking in for her now, but thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the party. We're glad to have you. Kenzie says, she's too pretty, too smart, and too amazing to deal with a shit sandwich like Corbin. Let me move on before I say something crazy. Then Trinity's like, guys, men will have sex with a ham sandwich. Like, why are we shocked? This is nothing phenomenal. And girl, golden retriever, still a dog. Like, these guys are on Love Island. They just got to Casa Amor. There's half-naked women twerking all over them. Y'all should not be surprised by their reaction. What guy in this specific scenario is going to be like, oh no, I'm cool? We would be questioning him if he was not reacting the way that these guys were reacting. The last guy to perform was KC. I was like, is this man auditioning to be a Chippendale? Because wow. My Lord, he was really getting into it. The girls think that he is so fine, especially the black girls. You know, he's spoiled for choice. There's 3 of them. 3 black girls. Very nice. They say that he was the best. And as they're chanting, Casa, 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 the girls in the main villa, they can hear them. Here go Kenzie and Kata, who are yelling, fuck you, fuck. I don't know, guys. That felt very unnecessary for me. It did. And then here you go. Here you see lustful Kenzie with her splits again. Oh my God. Let's call her Kinky Kenzie. Kink. And here you have Kinky Kenzie doing the splits again. Stop. Look at you. Anyways, guys, in the next episode, 12 men. So this is where all the bombshells were. Because what do you mean 12? Like, I get that they're really trying to make sure the girls explore, but 12 is excessive. I'm sorry. I surely will not know their names. It cannot happen. I already struggle as it is. 12 men is overdoing it. But I'm excited. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.